Hate that logo, hate that company.
Long ago, powerful beings fought a desperate civil war across the galaxy. The noble Arnor and the evil Dreadlords fought to within inches of final victory for the Dreadlords.
Okay, now calling this a civil war would indicate that there was some kind of like united nation of goopy bug monsters that had a falling out.
Suddenly, they vanished.
I don't know if that's quite the term they wanted to use there.
Opened the door to the younger civilizations to make their way into the galaxy, but their progress was slow. For their
Maybe it was.
ability to move great distances was limited by the stargates. The stargates could only send ships between any two of them.
This is a weird
The
tone to
rise
this
of the
narration.
youngest race, humanity, on Earth in the 22nd century led to a discovery that would shatter the interstellar balance. Hyperdrive. With this technology, ships could travel great distances on their own.
Maybe a little hard to rendering
Now,
there.
the younger races have found themselves in a race to explore, expand, colonize, and ultimately conquer the galaxy.
I was probably up there when I
But
was
as they
streaming, but oh well.
learn, there are far worse things in the universe.
Actually, I probably shouldn't. If anybody's looking for me to play this, then they're going to be disappointed with my stream, aren't they? So anyway, like it says, this is Galactic Civilizations 2, also known as GalCiv 2, which is better of a title than this deserves. This is basically like the platonic ideal of something I don't want to stream, besides the fact that it's actually launching. Because, okay, first of all, it's a Civilization clone, and as I've said before, even with ones that I'm like looking forward to streaming, like the amount of time you have to sink into a Civilization clone to get some kind of handle on how it holds up next to other Civilization clones is kind of way more than I'm comfortable with the way I do my little, just smorgasbordy streams. This is all probably fine. And also, this is a game from Stardock, and like I said, I think just last week, screw Stardock. They are a company whose CEO, Brad Wardell, is a terrible, terrible person who has, like, personally attacked me and several friends of mine. As have other people at Stardock. When I mention, like, hey, yeah, the CEO of this company is, like, actively harassing me and a friend of mine and like sharing weird drawn porn of said friend, and like that is not really acceptable behavior by any stretch. These are some ugly faces here. So we got the humans, then we got the humans, but what is actually different here? I don't know. I guess they're hippies. Okay. Sure. I'll play the humans, but hippies. That kind of reminds me of. Well, that reminds me of the Urquan Masters, or as it was originally called, Star Control 2. And hey, funny story there. I'll get to after I finish this thought. But yeah, it was kind of a thing. This was at the height of the whole Gamergate thing. Said friend was Zoe Quinn. It was a thing. Yeah, real piece of garbage. But anyway, yeah, so Star Control 2, or the Urquan Masters, has a bunch of, like, really fun, creative alien races, and then it has this one that's just, like, blue women in bikinis who are called, like, the Cyrene, and, like, your dialogue options are just, like, stammering and being horny, and, like, the leader of the entire race is like, I want to be your girlfriend, and it's just, like, the most embarrassing 14-year-old crap in what's otherwise a really excellent game. This UI is hideous, by the way. Holy cow! Look at this. Um, but yeah. So the other thing, and this is one of the many reasons that like Stardock and everybody involved. Well, okay, like everybody involved in Stardock at a corporate level anyway is just the worst. Is at one point, the game industry being what it is, the trademark for the name Star Control was up for grabs in an auction. Like, just the name. Because, like, again, the developers kind of, like, managed to preserve the rights to everything else, and that's why, like I said, it's Star Control 2, or if you prefer, the Urquan Masters, which is, like, free and good, and you can just go grab it and play it. So Brad Wardell like bought the name Star Control and like thought that it came with way more intellectual property rights than it did. And there was a whole weird thing of just this bizarre legal battle between him and like the actual creators of the game, who did not sell their game to him in any way. And it was a whole mess. And you gotta pick a thing, huh? Whatever. This is just so ugly on the bottom of the screen here. Holy cow. Yeah, fine. This is Civilization. I'm guessing this is automatically doing its thing. I can build a thing on a thing. Let's build a farm. It's always good. Now we're building a farm. That name is too long to see what it actually is, and that does not. Oh no! Altarian Resistance Colony. Okay. Like this is ugly, ugly, ugly. Let's go over here. Like, what is this white on light blue thing? This is gross. Yeah, so there was a horrible legal battle over that, of Stardock being like convinced that they owed all things to do with the series when they just literally owned the name. And yeah, so like they were like dragging the actual owners of the actual series into court for forever. And it was this whole thing, and like everyone following this story was like, just explain to everyone like, no, you have no idea how much people suck, really. And yeah, they were like tied up in that forever, and then they finally, because they were like the whole time they were working on an actual sequel, which recently had a Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter finished, and I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to plug it while it was going. I kind of missed it until like the day it finished. But what's amazing is like they're making a new one, and visually it looks just like the old one. Like they got that pre-rendered sprites in this like mid-90s look down perfectly for it, and I kind of love that. What else do I have here? I love that I have to click on the name to go into the rename screen to see what a ship even is. And then I have to read it through this, which is just gross. Okay, flagship of some kind. I don't know. This is all so ugly. So ugly. What are you? A miner. Do you have some kind of like... Oh, there we go. Hey, do you? Because that makes my life easier when I can just do that. So no voice acting here. Civilizations had voice acting since 2. Good voice acting, too. Well, okay, 2 had cheesy voice acting, but, like, you know. 4 had Leonard Nimoy. Like, step your game up. So this is just looping? Okay, I got 1% of the thing. Okay. Okay. I guess turnover. Yeah, it's just gonna do its thing. Can I zoom this map out? That's a tiny map. It's a really tiny map. Wow. That was the default setting. Weird. Anyway, I think I have everything automated, so, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh. When did this come out that this was acceptable? Like, look at this. Gonna tell me what's on Toonami tonight or something? Like, what is this level of computer graphics we're doing here? Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Cannot read the troops alone, my majesty, etc. Sorry, your majesty. Civilization 2 was good. This is one of the ugliest games I've ever seen. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So Civilization, but in space, but also ugly, and also by terrible people. Like, I think I get the idea. Also, these discoveries are like so nothing. Just taking a look at those. We're doing the old school civilization bars, I say. Just spies as a slider. Okay. Don't know anybody. Okay. I really can't get over just how bad everything in this game looks. Holy crap! Like it hurts my eyes just looking at this screen. So I'm going to be done with this one now, I think. Yeah, never give money to Stardock is the main takeaway. Yeah, that's not even a funny line for that. So, on to something that like might not suck.